My steps are cracked, lost without you. These days feel so unreal, and my heart begins to kneel. Dreams I once would burn so bright, now just ashes in the night. I whisper to the dark, do I still deserve a spark? I'm almost broken. Too many falls, too many lies. This world is ruthless, and I'm no stone that never cries. But though I'm torn, I'm still breathing. I may want to give up, but I'm not leaving. Time moves slow and cold, and hope is fading, hard to hold. Still I sing through all the pain, so my silence won't remain. I'm almost broken. Too many falls, too many lies. This world is ruthless, and I'm no stone that never cries. But though I'm torn, I'm still breathing. I may want to give up, but I'm not leaving. Let it come near, but if there's still one more sunrise here, please just give me one good reason to rise again through every season. I'm almost broken, but the fire in me still glows. The world may crush me, but my soul won't decompose. I'm still singing, though it hurts to be. I want to give up, but I'm not leaving. But I'm not leaving. No hands reached out for mine when I was sinking deep in time. They vanished when I fell, left me in silence I know too well. They all said I'm strong enough, but every night I've had it rough. No shoulder that lean upon, just empty walls and breaking dawn. I'm alone, but I still stand on my own. Though this world turns me to stone, and the afraid. I'm alone, but I've got fire in my soul. They can leave, they can let go, but I'm the only one I need to know. Yes, I bleed and yes, I cry, but I won't let this spirit die. Don't you dare call me weak. You haven't seen the wars I keep. I've stood in ruins out of breath, with no one left to fear or beg. I'm alone, but still I rise again. In the dark I spot my flame. It may be small, but it knows my name. I'm alone, but that won't mean defeat. I'll keep walking through the heat, until the world can finally see there's no giving up in me.
I've closed every door I know, but your shadow still finds a way to go. I've erased every melody, but your song still echoes in me. You're the one who broke me, yet the one I keep missing deeply. Though my mind screams let go, my heart still whispers your soul. Still your name falls from my lips in prayers I try to fake. Still your face shows up in dreams that leave me wide awake. I hate you, but I long for you. I'm shattered, but can't undo. Still your name. I tried to love someone new, but no one else feels truly true. Every touch just fades away, 'cause my heart still wants to stay. Still your name returns with every rain that falls in silence. Still your ghost burns through the calm like a storm in defiance. I'm broken, but I wait for you. The same part I still believe too. Still your name. Maybe I'm the fool, holding on to wounds so cruel, but this is my heart's cry, and it's not ready to say goodbye. Still your name, the one I speak though it's killing me inside. Still it's you who lives in every breath I try to hide. I can't heal, I can't be free, 'cause this love still clings to me. Still your name. still breathes. Ooh, is it fate's fault if I'm breaking at the seams? If my faith fades in my screams, if the light's lost in my dreams, I just wanted a little peace in a night that never ceases. Is it wrong? If I blame fate for choosing me?
We didn't meet for money's sake, just hearts strong with no mistake. But they refuse to understand, because I hold no wealth in hand. You said love is worth the fight, but your family blocked the light. Riches became their only view, to tear apart what once was true. It's not because we didn't love that we're forced to drift apart. It's not because we weren't enough, but the world judged by a richer heart. I was poor in all their eyes, but to me you were the sky. Must love back down to names and pride. I walked away with breaking soul. You cried behind the door closed cold. They said I'd never be enough, as if love alone was never tough. It's not because we didn't love that we walked two roads alone. It's not because we gave it up, but their voices weighed like stone. You were gold inside my chest, though I had nothing they called best. But my love was never second class. One day fate brings us again, let love prove what it was then. Until that time, hold my name in silent pain. It's not because we didn't love, don't let the doubt take over. If the world misjudged our hearts, let heaven rise stronger. I'm walking out, not cause I'm weak, but sometimes love it's not something we get to keep. The same road, holding on, no reason to doubt. But love came crashing like a storm, turned our joy into a scarred fallout. You chose them and left me behind. Our friendship burned and wasted time. I was nothing, just a shadow. Love ruined everything I used to know. I hate love, cause love made me wanna die. It cuts deep sleep without a blade. I believed and it betrayed. Love is just a sweet disguise for pain, for loss, for empty lies. In my room I screamed alone, asking why I was the one thrown. I stayed true, you walked away while smiling in someone else's gaze. I hate love, cause it shattered who I was. It led me down to hopeless nights. No one to trust, no will to fight. Love is poison wrapped in grace, a beautiful mask with a broken face. I almost walked into the dark, to where dead all with just one spark. But I'm still here, still breathing air, with a heart that's far too torn to care. I hate love, it's a lie dressed up in dreams. Not a blessing, not a life, but a curse that tears through everything. I'm not a fool, I won't fall again. Love is fake, and I'll rise without it in the end. In my room I screamed aloud in the end. In my room I screamed aloud in the end. In my room I screamed aloud in the end. And I rise without it in the end. Oh! In my room I screamed aloud in the end. In my room I screamed aloud in the end. In my room I screamed aloud in the end. And I rise without it in the end. A beautiful I screamed aloud in the end. In our room I screamed aloud, and let me down to one floor.
I once was light, I once was kind. Gave my soul, gave all I could find. Trusted hearts with open hands, never asked to understand. But they came and left me bleeding. Sweet words, but always deceiving. Smiles that turned into scars. They broke me behind the stars. Now I'm not who I used to be. This heart is no longer free. They killed the good in me. With every lie they let me see. I changed, not by choice, but by the silence of a shattered voice. You say I'm cruel, you say I've turned, but you're the one who watched me burn. Don't blame the shadow I became, when you're the one who fed the flame. Now I'm not who I used to be. This heart is no longer free. They killed the good in me. With every lie they let me see. I changed, not by choice, but by the silence of a shattered voice. You say I'm cruel, you say I've turned, but you're the one who watched me burn. Don't blame the shadow I became, when you're the one who fed the flame. When you're the one who fed the flame. Now I'm not who I used to be. I've turned this pain into steel. Tears are frozen into fire, and love has lost all its feel. I've learned from agony that kindness can be the first to bleed. piece of me began to fade. I'm not who I used to be. Don't ask me to return. If you felt what you left in me, you tremble just to learn that I am gone. In the shadow you helped create.
When my pockets were full, you were everywhere, smiling wide like you truly cared, calling me brother, raising your glass. But all you loved was the shine I had. You laughed with me at every feast, but vanished when my joy decreased. Not a soul when I was low, you left me cold in the undertow. Where were you when I cried alone at night? Where were the hands that once pulled me into light? You loved the gold, the fame, the fun, but ran away when the pain begun. I'm done with all your plastic love and lies. You called me ride or die, but left me when I stopped flying high. Your silence was louder than the crowd when my life was falling down. Laughed with me at every feast, but vanished when my joy decreased. Not a soul when I was low, you left me cold in the undertow. Where were you when I cried behind closed doors? Where were the cheers you gave me when I soared? You showed up when I had it all, but disappeared when I lost control. Thank you, now I see your true colors show. It's not the money that betrayed, it's you who never truly stayed. Now I'm alone but free from the fake. At least I know what's real, what breaks. You're just a ghost from the party lights, being on someone else's rise, but never brave enough to stand in the rain or by my side. So go ahead, stay gone, I'm better bleeding on my own. I'd rather face the storm than love built on borrowed thrones. I knew when I'd a blow, but let her be there by my own. I'd rather face the storm than love built on borrowed thrones. Now I know the chance you gave me when I soared. You showed up when I had it all, but disappeared when I lost control. Thank you, now I see your true colors show. It's not the money that betrayed, it's you who never truly stayed. Now I'm alone, but free from the fake. At least I know what's real, what breaks. You're just a ghost from the party lights, feeding on someone else's rise, but never brave enough to stand in the rake. At least I know what's real, what breaks.